The last day of the 10th International Conference on Urban Health started with a plenary about governance. The speaker was Trevor Hancock, and he showed to the participants how powerful is investing in people.
The secret of governance is really three things. You have to have community-based involvement and participation. You have to have a strong government commitment and leadership from the mayor and the council. And you have to involve the other sectors, the non-governmental sector, the community sector, the academic sector, the private sector. They all have to work together because they all help to build the city. In terms of examples here, actually right here in Belo Horizonte with the Vila Viva program. It's a very interesting program that shows a lot of that quality.
Lunch break. Rested, everyone went back to the main hall. Rômulo Paz Souza, from the Ministry of Social Development in Brazil, explained the actions of the ministry fighting against poverty in the country.
We have, a big stock of poor population still in Brazil. So because of that, the Brazilian government decided to focus on very extreme poor people, and they comprise about 16 million people still in Brazil. And so we decided to articulate many actions from different ministries, about 11 ministries, and we are talking about 115 actions, in order that we can respond to the demands of that population in a broader way, combining health, education, social assistance, and also economic inclusion. So we expect that soon we are going to eradicate extreme poverty in Brazil, but it's going to be a very tough task, and so that's why it's necessary to insist, persist, and go ahead.
In the afternoon, one of the oral sessions were about drug use, treatment and policies. Later, the delegates have a meeting to make the official close of the 10th International Conference. The result of discussions attended the goals.
The conference went very, very well. We had very different participants from different countries, about 50 countries. We discussed about all those information regarding the environmental, the interventions in the urban place. And we have we've learned several cases, experience, very interesting, and people we're very happy with the results, and we had about 14 sections, plenary sections, about 200 oral presentations, all originals, about 190 posters, and something like almost 50 oral posters. We are very happy with the conference. We think we achieve our goals, and we hope that next conference will increase more representation of the world, more discussion about inequities, and more action against inequity. So we are really happy with the results of the conference.